Right? Like, oh my god. Sup, motherfuckers? Honestly. Oh my god. Yes, yes, we do. Sorry, I got Spotify in the background. Oh god. I ain't got a point. Last year, yes. Yes. Yes, hello.
That despite clicking the unmute button, I've been muted this whole time.
So they finally heard me speak.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah. So, as I was saying before, as I was saying, whilst Streamlabs decided to keep me muted, even though I had unmuted. Welcome everyone to the Thin Cross Podcast, where we do talk absolute bollocks in regards of the world of video games and some things just outside of it. As you can see by the title, episode 45, T, Lamb and Sony. So, you're probably wondering what the fuck that'll actually mean. Well, stay tuned and you will see. And thank you, YouTube algorithm, for making sure that the Flopcast does not get stretched out to loads of people. Call out!
For legal purposes, this is clearly a joke.
Naturally. Of course, naturally. Of course, it is such a joke. Why on earth would I mock YouTube to such an extent? It's not like loads of other people also mock the damn platform. Not loads of people fucking ream it. Like a prostitute on a bachelor party. Or a Asterion through Baldur's Gate fan art. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Right, honestly.
I've seen some shit pop up on Twitter. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? y'all are going crazy for this vampire dude.
Mm.
You know what reminds me of? The whole Asterion, like everyone going nuts. White hair, vampire, slightly sarcastic, English accent. It's fucking Spike from Buffy!
Me if I had my hair bleached blonde again. Literally.
It's fucking Spike from Buffy all over again. It's that shit.
Yeah. And I was a Spike fan, a big Spike fan in that, so yeah.
That explains so much. I don't know why I didn't put the two together.
I know, because all things considering, I'm pretty sure you were there for it when I was going through my Spike phase again anyway.
I've been through so many of your fucking phases, I can't even keep track. They're just literally like, oh, it's another phase. No. We'll see how it ends, and then it'll end up moving on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of used to that at this point.
I know. I need to figure out how to install a collection of mods from Nexus. Because it just is not being a friend to me right now, and I need it so I can actually add mods to fucking Baldur's Gate.
Turns Asterion into Spike.
I may have to look into that.
Fucking knew you would.
Hey, so one on
Nexus question. Here's a question then. Out of all the characters out of Baldur's Gate, who's Willow?
I mean, to be fair, that would genuinely be Gale. Makes a lot of sense because Willow has her dark era, doesn't she? And
not gonna lie,
I mean, it's not really a spoiler at this point, but
yeah,
half spoiler.
I mean, not gonna lie,
Gale does.
I mean, not gonna lie, the whole Dark Willow arc was kind of hot.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, she looking good.
All right, like seriously.
It's like, yeah, show a bit of dark sorcery. Let's go.
But yeah, no, that would definitely be Gale, honestly.
All right, who's Xander?
Oh, I want to say Will, but I also want to say Halson as well. I think it's a mix between two.
Yeah. All right. Giles.
That would be that would actually be Shadowheart or Withers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, either way, yeah.
I can see that being Withers more than anything else.
All
right. Faith.
Oh, that'll definitely be Lae'zel. 100% would be Lae'zel, yeah.
Yo, so many people actually writ off Faith so easily.
I know, right?
I liked Faith.
But she had her reasons. She didn't choose that life.
No.
She was just randomly picked, and all of a sudden Buffy comes back to life, and it's like, what the fuck? So she's having to fight for it. And that is literally, in a way, that is literally Lae'zel if you think about some of the archetypes.
Yeah. So, Nexus mods. Buffy character mods, when?
Right, I'll have to look into that. But no, in terms of Nexus mods, I was looking at the... Honestly, some people are just so obsessed with Halson having a bulge that they haven't actually added a new penis model for the game for it. Do you know what they've gone ahead and done?
What?
Put the bulge on the clothes.
God.
And someone's actually gone and retextured the nipples on boobies.
Oh, it's modders. I should not be surprised.
No, not really.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as is the usual questions that we asked on here, although I think at this point it's kind of obvious. Damo, what the fuck have you been playing over the past couple of weeks?
Baldur's Gate, Black Desert Online, which I did a stream not too long ago. I think it was Tuesday or Thursday with a friend of mine that I'm also in a guild with. I actually also help him get the basics started up for OBS on his stream. And I mean bare minimum basic, by the way. Like, I couldn't remember everything. And I was like, oh shit, I'm pressed for time. Yeah, no, here's the basics. Got to do this, and this. You know, so I was sharing my screen. He was sharing his to make sure he'd done it right and stuff. So that was fun. We did a bit of a collab stream on that, and he is a baby streamer.
Baby.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, bless him. And I do wish him luck on his streaming endeavors. To be honest.
As we do, everyone that actually makes the attempt.
Naturally, yeah, exactly. I also played some Fall Guys yesterday.
Oh god. Fucking hell, were you ill?
Still a pain in the ass. No, I was actually... My mate wanted me to join yesterday, so I wanted to, you know, be involved.
Don't mean I want to look at chat.
Yeah, I know, right? Golf... Oh, hey Ada. Played some golf with friends as well, so that was fun.
I really need to get that downloaded. I really need to buy that on Steam and actually get it so I can play with you guys. I do
literally when me and my friend Geeky PD play it, because where she owns all the packs, well, near enough all the packs, as long as she hosts, we have practically access to what she has. So we're thinking of doing that tomorrow at some point, but obviously we're still in the talks of it. So we're doing a bit of a collab stream tomorrow.
Alright.
Potentially, hopefully, if possible. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
As well as a little bit of Fall Guys, because I don't play Overwatch too, so.
Fall Guys, really?
Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be. They've somehow figured out some of the kinks to it.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna touch that after the laggy bullshit I experienced on stream where I'm just literally like, yeah, no, I'm done. So it was like me and the child sport of most of the kids in this community. I'm done. I ain't paying shit.
Apart from me, because I'm just special.
You did parental tax the other day. Imagine playing Overwatch 2, right? Imagine playing a game that literally screws its fan base over and lies and then destroys its own esport league because they can't afford to pay it anymore.
But,
imagine playing a game where they literally destroy all the characters to the point where they don't even fit their own lore.
But yeah, I think that's about it actually. And that's 76. So yeah, what about you, Chaos? What have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Well, I've been doing a fair amount of Dying Light 2. I've been enjoying that. I actually just today was playing it off stream, obviously. I actually got to the top of the TV tower.
Hey, nice.
And I gave it to the survivors.
Nice.
Well, I gave it to Frank, so now we've got the fucking radio thing going on a constant. Which is quite funny. I've been dabbling in a little bit of Pokemon Unite, which I might be doing tomorrow.
Ooh.
Might be, because I might be playing with a certain lady who I am in a raid war with. We might be doing just play no Pokemon.
No. I mean, to be fair, golf with friends really doesn't cost that much, dude. So you could always get yourself golf with friends.
But I've already kind of spent the money elsewhere to be able to keep me going at work.
I
I'll be
see.
getting myself food and lunch and shit.
It's alright, I might have a bit of money coming in tomorrow. I say might, I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, I'm due to get paid on Friday anyway, so...
Yeah, but I can always get it for you tomorrow and then you can just, like, you know, play with me and PD. Because idealistically, we do want more than, like, just us.
Oh, trust me, I would love to join you. But it depends on what time you actually do.
Hopefully. I know I'll be starting at 4 PM, so I might be doing some solo stuff prior to that, but yeah.
I'll probably be either chowing down on food or getting ready for my own. So, I'm doing that. Obviously, been doing Genshin. Not any of the story. I've just been doing the dailies. I'm kind of just letting the stories build up so that I can just actually have like one long ass time on Genshin where I can just go like boom, 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 boom.
Just to confuse Ada.
Demo used Confuse Ray. Waiting to see if it took effect. I've also been doing Honkai Star Rail. Haven't got the Fox Girl, and I doubt I'm probably going to be able to. I did like 20 pulls, didn't get, so I'm just like, whatever. I used all my luck on Jigglypuff, so.
About what? My face looks younger without glasses.
At least you haven't had anyone calling you a crazy English boy yet.
No, you got a point.
Where do you
But
get?
then they kind of, if they said that, that would technically be an accurate statement because with bushier eyebrows, I look like a 12-year-old boy.
And you get the flirt back from Ada there, I see.
Aw, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
But yeah, I've been obviously I've been getting prepped for obviously the Pokemon DLC, Pokemon Scarlet Violet DLC, which happens next Thursday.
Ooh.
So that's next Thursday's DLC. Not this, obviously, Thursday, next week. So I'll be doing that. We're starting pretty early. Hey, yo! In case you guys don't know what we're going Ayo about, Ada has just said this. You always look younger, cutie. Demo looks like they are 10, so I probably shouldn't flirt with them. That was a joke. Yeah, again, Ayo! What the fuck? Well then, that came out of left field. Fucking hell. And Damo's done. I think that's a first, isn't it, Damo?
That's the first time they called a 10-year-old.
I think Damo just spit all over their screen.
No, I didn't do a spit take.
No, we've almost had Damo do a spit take. Not quite. But Damo ain't a quitter. Damo swallows. Well, especially when it comes to laughing, like you might as well just laugh and you might as well swallow before so you can actually full on laugh. So you've got a mess to clean up.
What a fucking 10-year-old! Hang on, I've got to let my mate know about this.
Do it after. Oh god, I'm so glad I don't have chat up for a chat gets shown for when I'm streaming because God knows. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've also been on Bleach Brave Souls. Not actually making any wishes because, well, there's no characters I actually want at the moment. So I'm just building up, just getting shit done. Obviously, as you guys saw, did Mario Party Superstars the other day with Ivy and Hart, which was a shit ton of fun. I'm about to look all fucking robbed! Bastards! But yeah, this is kind of like just your standard of what you guys have seen for the most part. I haven't touched Fortnite since the update because it's like I'll get onto that as one of the things because I had a look at the Battle Pass and the fact is they charged, well, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. They charged full price for a Battle Pass that lasted half as long.
Oh.
And there was only half of. There was only up to 50 on the last Battle Pass, and they were charging full price for it. So I was just like, yeah, nah. Yeah. Peter Griffin and Solid Snake are in the Battle Pass on Fortnite. And Eminem can now be bought in the store. Although the only thing I can actually say currently in the store that I actually like is Jack Skellington. But I've already got it, so. But yeah, that's kind of really all I've been doing for the most part. There's not really much else to report on in regards of that. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into the bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to start off with something that basically, well, I guess you could say quite a few things that dropped today, and it's in regards to Street Fighter 6. As some of you actually know, I have been quite a fan of Street Fighter 6. I've been enjoying it, playing it on and off, and generally getting my ass handed to me. Capcom, however, is getting reamed due to their recent outfit pass, or rather the outfits that have come out. Because someone worked it out that if you were to buy the new outfits individually, it would cost you just over $99.
Which is fucking ridiculous.
The last time I saw a fucking costume pack cost that much was fucking Dead or Alive. And that shit was ridiculous.
Hey, Yuri.
Boop. So they're kind of getting reamed. So Capcom's kind of getting reamed out by the internet for it because they think it's absolutely ridiculous. Because each one is $300. Each outfit and colors for it are 300 fighter coins. Now you think, oh, that's not too bad. The lowest you can buy is 250. So it's like, if you want to be able to actually get one, you have to basically pay out for 500 fire coins. Which is not good.
No, not really.
Yeah. It's really, really not that good. And they kind of have some cheek. with the next thing they've just also done. Literally this morning, what got shown to me on YouTube was a collaboration between Street Fighter 6 and Spy X Family Winter Hold. And basically there was like a little anime thing that showed Chun-Li and Yor in a actual fight. So I don't know if it's going to be a case of costumes for the characters, or if they're actually doing a legit anime type thing for it. Which, not gonna lie, would be kind of neat. But at the same time, considering people's outrage in regards to how much this is costing, yeah. Some people have actually tried to defend it, saying, well, basically they're saying, oh, they have to make their money back somehow because the game is relatively cheap. It fucking ain't.
I'm pretty sure it was like 60 quid.
Mm-hmm.
Also, congratulations of winning a Welkin.
Yes. Congrats on that one, Ada. It's just... I find it ridiculous that they would actually... I get, obviously, they gotta try and do something in regards to their finances. But at the same time, there's no actual way to earn. Like... I'm seeing so many games actually showing ways they can actually earn the stuff to actually pay for like some of the premium content. And the free games are doing that. So why not these expensive AAA games? And it's like, I just don't, like, I just can't understand why. What do you think, Justin Bieber?
Thanks, I was not going for that. I was going for my old scene look. How you doing?
I'm gonna get shit for that.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's doing at me. Oh no, I'm shaking in my legs. Shut up. That fucking meme. I'm gonna call Damo Slim Shady from now on. Jesus.
Why am I Slim Shady?
Ada.
He doesn't even have this hair. He's never had this hair.
Yeah, I know. He's
What makes that sense?
So let's see. Ada's called Damo a 10-year-old and now Slim Shady. Just to annoy y'all and get Chaos to laugh. Wow!
Rude. You said I was cute.
Wow. So wait. They say that you look cute. You're 10, and you look like Slim Shady. Does that mean they think Slim Shady's cute?
Probably. I don't know.
I think that's another ayo moment. Oh.
No, it was the emo kid look before he took it. Jesus.
Right now, Damo is singing My Chemical Romance in their head right now.
Actually, I'm not. I've got Bad Omens on in the back.
I was about to say you're singing I'm not okay. Oh Jesus. But yeah, Damo, what do you think of like this ridiculous like pricing that they've done in regards to the outfits?
It's not the first like company to do something like this, unfortunately. So it's kind of like
It's no. To be honest, I kind of I knew something like this would happen, but I was kind of expecting it not to be this ridiculous from Capcom.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but again, there's nothing really that I can kind of have an opinion on it because unfortunately, it's been a long time thing with a lot of games I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, get the lowest amount, but you can only get the bare basic. It's really ridiculous.
Like, I would understand, obviously, like, if you did, like, online competitive and that would give you the fighter coins, because then that would actually make sense, because it's like you're working, you're going up against other people, so you're actually utilising a lot of the game's mechanics. But if you don't play
Exactly.
so it's like, it's just fuck you, Yuri. It's just I feel it's a bit much. Like over $99 for the entire for basically to individually buy all the costumes. It's like all the ones that have just been released. Let me specify, it's all the ones for the current pass that's just been released, not all the costumes. Like the other costumes, you can like the second costume for the character you can actually get just by playing, just by maxing out their affinity in World Tour mode. So, but yeah, so Street Fighter like overpricing and Spy X Family collab. And there will be more details to come in regards to the Spy X Family stuff, so expect maybe to hear that more about that as it comes. Demo?
Naturally. Well, this one popped up actually on my phone today because I felt like it was very unjustified for me just having, like, 3 things to talk about. But Starfield needs mods more than Skyrim ever did. And the article literally got published like 23 hours ago, so... it's fair.
Hot off the press base, almost.
Basically, yes. Writing about both Skyrim and Starfield mods is like breathing air for me at this point. The community of Bethesda players coming out in droves to both make and download mods for these games is frankly amazing. I never get tired of celebrating this work either, as while the relationship between developer and player has changed so much thanks to mods, there are some incredible creations to show for it. That said, even after just a couple of months, I'm starting to feel like Starfield's future hinges more on mods than Skyrim's ever did. Only time will tell. There are already thousands of Starfield mods and millions of player downloads across many places. You can get them, and while this is the same for Skyrim over a decade since it first launched, Bethesda's new space RPG game is one that needs them. Okay, needs. It's like, the writing that slants it to make it more abundantly important.
Well,
yeah.
Well, from what I've been hearing in regards to Starfield, a lot of people are already actually bored with it. And it's like, the game literally came out like, a few months ago, and people are already bored to shit with it. Something like, it kind of just makes me, like, think, like, is the game actually worth it?
Honestly, when I was in Manchester, staying with my friend, he was playing it, and I was just like, why is there detail everywhere else but not the eyes? Not the face even. Like, the face templates were just so unfinished, it was really bugging me. I know it might seem like a stupid reason to other people why I shouldn't play it, but it's a legit reason. Like, I'm sorry, Baldur's Gate, sometimes when loading like the faces and stuff, it makes it look slightly unfinished.
Yeah.
Depending on what platform you're playing it on. But that's just because it's a rendering issue within the game, right? This is just straight up like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is 360 era face model graphics.
Yeah.
In terms of coloration and detail, like,
and
it's abysmal. It's disgusting for me. It feels unfinished.
Not gonna lie, like, it didn't seem like that interesting of a game, despite how hyped it was. And it's like, it's meant to be this, and this. It's like, then why are people already fucking bored of it?
Exactly. I'm like on my fucking 10th playthrough on Baldur's Gate, and I'm like,
yeah, there's loads of shit on Baldur's Gate that, Baldur's Gate actually has an insurmountable amount of replayability because it has so many different ways you can actually end up in. So many different situations.
To an extent, so does Starfield, because my friend Leon was explaining this to me when I was there. So it's not like there's not any form of playability.
Well, no, I'm not saying it doesn't have any replayability. I'm saying, like, the thing with Baldur's Gate 3 is there's so much in there that you could literally spend like 1,000 hours playing it and you'll still find like new stuff. Like, I'm seeing reports of people actually finding, like, if you screw up a quest in Act 1, you'll end up coming across a quest later on to rehome a cat. In Act 3.
Wait, is Starfield or Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate. Yeah. There was actually a quest where if you screw up in Act 1, in Act 3, you'll then get a chance to rehome a ginger cat. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Geeky.
You get to rehome a cat in Boulders.
Look it
I
up.
did not notice.
Yeah, it was only actually discovered about a couple of weeks ago.
Looks like I'm going to be going on to my 11th playthrough. Hey, PD.
How you doing, PD?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3.
So we're robbing a high-tech facility next week. Maybe, Charles. But I feel like Starfield, like, this just, to be honest, with what's happened in regards to Starfield, with it being basically nowhere even near on PlayStation, it just kind of, like, shows exactly, like, it concerns me that this is kind of maybe what we could maybe expect, because Bethesda, they hyped this game up really much. But it wasn't like a Cyberpunk situation where it got hyped up and they weren't ready. They were ready. And they delayed it a couple of times to actually fix stuff. So it's are we buying said DLC? Oh, nice. But yeah, Starfield definitely. Well, they definitely need to get working on Starfield. Maybe giving it some more stuff.
Honestly, though, that's the thing. I feel like it's gonna be like, as soon as it genuinely, obviously, it's gonna be like probably decades down the line at this point. But as soon as it becomes abandonware, it's gonna be like The Sims 2. You're gonna need a shit ton of mods to work.
A review from somebody who's actually played the game. Charles has stated, and I quote, "Starfield is mediocre at best. Played it, beat it, definitely not Bethesda's best." That is from someone who's actually played the game.
Damn.
Yeah.
But just to put it into comparison as well, sorry about this article, it literally even turned around and said Bethesda called Starfield the team's biggest ever launch, but months later it was pulling in fewer players on Steam than Skyrim.
Is the game's biggest launch. Wrong!
The fact is Skyrim's overtaken yet another Bethesda game. And it's how old? And has been remade how many times?
You can even play it on your fucking fridge!
Exactly!
Skyrim's got more playability than most fucking games out now! You'd think people would be sick of it! Why is it people are playing more Skyrim than most games that come out now? Why? Because Skyrim actually fucking works! Even the shit that breaks makes it work! Modders have added stuff on there that make it work!
Well, naturally, Charles, yes, but in this article on PCGames.com, well, PCGamesN.com, shall I say, has even turned and said, if Starfield is to match the longevity Skyrim had and still has, let's be honest, it needs mods. Players already love improving Bethesda's newest game, adding desired features and having fun with what can be done in settled systems. So if Bethesda leans into that, I think it'll have a winner. Well, to be honest, I don't think it would. Even with mods. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't get over the whole, like, dead ass, no fucking detailed faces.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Right, honestly. So, is there any more you've got?
Oh, I've got quite a few. Yeah,
I still got a couple as well.
Like, this one I came across a few days ago that I spoke to Damo about. I'll read the title. I'll read the title as is. You might know what I'm about to talk about.
Yeah, I think I do.
If you, like a lot of British folk, myself not included, included. Bloody love, British folk. I don't consider myself British. I consider myself an outcast in my own country. Bloody love video games and a cuppa. I don't like tea. Fuck off. Then Yorkshire Tea has created your perfect PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S controllers. Though the price may make you boil over. And this is from IGN, by the way. British tea brand Yorkshire Tea has brewed the pair of controllers in collaboration with controller designer extraordinaire Pop E Art, and is selling them for a steep price of £149.99p each. Around $190.
Do you want to tell them the brand of tea?
Yorkshire Tea.
Yeah.
I just said it.
Oh. That just went over my head then, didn't it?
This is more than double the standard price of a PS5 DualSense controller. I'm pretty sure it's more than double. It's triple.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not much of a tea drinker, but that's not a brand I would go for. I go for PG Tips. The triangle bag, the decaf ones, because they're actually really nice.
They are I'll say this, they are really fucking ugly. It's basically got Yorkshire Tea branded all basically on them. So basically, for a PS5 controller, it's got Yorkshire Tea, right, on the touchpad.
Han, I'll be able to show it. Give me a second.
It is so...
I like a trick.
It is so goddamn ugly. And the thing is, the boxes they come in look like boxes of Yorkshire Tea! It's the worst! Like, seriously. What the fuck? What are they thinking? Bro, I sent you the image, just fucking show it.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh god, it looks so fucking bad. No, I'm not gonna get it up, because that would mean that I'm fiddling about, and I can't be asked. But yeah, it looks so bad. It looks so bad, as you can see. Oh.
It's more disappointing than my childhood, and that says a lot, to be honest, because I was a very disappointing child.
More disappointing than one of my exes in bed. 12 out of 10 best-selling controllers ever. Shut the fuck up, Charles. Sarcastic sumbitch.
Right.
Alright, I do so yeah, Yorkshire Tea controllers for basically 150 quid. Get the fuck out of it. Yorkshire Tea isn't even worth Yorkshire Tea isn't even worth 15 quid, let alone fucking 150.
I don't even know what's worse, that or the Gucci Xbox.
They both belong in the fucking bin, and whoever actually whoever greenlit them needs to be fucking shot, because it's such a humble act. From one funny thing to another funny thing. I know I'm going a bit quick, but we don't exactly have much time left.
We can extend if needs be, it's fine.
Yeah, true. So there's been a game out for a while that some people like, some people don't. It's a roguelike game known as Cult of the Lamb. I like the look of it. It looks like it could be fun. I do have it on the PlayStation 5, but the PlayStation 5 version does not have Twitch integration yet. The Steam version does. Work that shit out. Well, this article pops up from IGN Nordic. Cult of the Lamb fans, and I have actually researched this, and this is actually legit. Cult of the Lamb fans have successfully pressured developer Massive Monster into adding sex to its Cult 2022 game as part of the free Sins of the Flesh update, which is set to release in early 2024. Cutesy horror-infused roguelike Cult of the Lamb launched in August last year with a simple brief to allow players to step into the cloven hooves of its possessed, fluffy, sacrificial protagonist. I'm trying to say that with a mouthful of toffee. Who must repay a debt to a mysterious stranger by establishing a cult in their name. The juxtaposition of the game's cutesy aesthetics and overriding horror-infused theme has succeeded in delighting fans who have been kept well fed by a series of post-launch content updates that have introduced new cosmetics, items, crossovers, and game modes to the popular title. Now, Massive Monster looks to add another highly requested gameplay feature to its cult 2022 game: the ability to have sex. The sordid saga began on November 23rd when the developer shared details on a free major update coming in early 2024. So yeah, this was very fucking recent that they said this, right? You're gonna love the details on this one, folks. The provocative title was accompanied by art that depicted rapturous followers cavorting in the woods and making out while wearing naught but leaves to cover their unmentionables. We're not done yet. Understandably, the internet immediately and joyously anointed Sins of the Flesh to be the sex update.
Naturally.
Which would, fans reasoned, introduce the ability for the titular lamb and its followers to get busy with one another. The outpouring smutty joy caused some fans to grow concerned that the impending update could render Cult of the Lamb unsuitable to play in front of their children. When prompted, a Massive Monster employee to reassure the community that this wouldn't be the case. Don't worry, the sex update is more of a meme in the community, replied developer account Massive_CM on Steam. One sum of people are really running with. The age rating hopefully won't change after this update, as we made sure content adheres to guidelines. Obviously everyone is different, but I doubt you won't be able to play in front of your kids if you do already. In a twist to one of 2023's most unexpected narratives, Cult of the Lamb's developers have seemingly had a change of heart after posting earlier that it would indeed introduce sex to the game if it hit 300 followers on Twitter, or X, on the platform by year's end. As of the time of writing this, the let me just quickly double check that the number is actually still there, because I'm reading it off the article. Alright, Cult of the Lamb. Currently as of today, folks. So the article was that they had to hit 300k followers on Twitter/X. Do you want to know where they're at right now, Damo?
Like followers, just give me a moment. Let me
No, don't look it up. Just guess now.
I'm gonna say almost 1 million.
Half that. They are at 541k followers. So
and
they
it's
have
just a Cult of the Lamb, right?
Yes, it's just Cult of the Lamb. It's Cult of the Lamb. This is their official Twitter page.
Done.
You followed them, haven't you?
Yep.
So yeah, as of that, and it's still rising. They have also said this: we will add sex to the game if we hit 300k followers by the end of the year. Well, they kind of have to now.
Yeah.
Might need some of our community's lovely fan arts for referencing. That one person has said. It isn't clear exactly how Massive Monster will introduce sex to the Cult of the Lamb verse, or whether there will be an opportunity to toggle the sexy shenanigans off in order to keep the title as kid-friendly as possible. Regardless, the Sins of the Flesh update is set to bring a range of features and stories to the title when it drops earlier next year. So
This has kind of got me interested in playing it now because I want to see how it pans out.
Well, I have the game, so I will let you know. I will let you know, Damo.
How much is Cult of the Lamb on Steam? Does anyone know?
I don't think it's much. I think it's something like 17 quid. I don't think it's much.
It's £20 for base game.
Yeah, But there's a lot in the game, so. And on Steam, you got Twitch interaction, so. So actually, you can have people watching as long as you add the thing, the embedded thing. You can actually. So you can have basically your Twitch chat in the game, and if they do have the sex update, you can have your followers having sex with each other in Cult of the Lamb. I just realised something. This is from a clip that was on Yuri's channel when me, Charles, and Yuri had just hanging out. At one point, Charles had been playing. He'd been playing the game, and he somehow managed to get someone to basically hook up with a lesbian in the game, and he's like, "Oh, I got the magic tongue." Well, if they're in the chat at the time. Charles will be able to bang another lesbian in Cult of the Lamb.
Fucking hell.
Oh, God. Yuri. Oh, my G, no!
Yuri watches me play it, and so does Charles, and Charles ends up banging her.
Yep. I'm clipping that.
No, not happening.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was Crusader Kings 3 shenanigans only. You both right now. Hey, that's only if they actually put it in, because they said that it's a joke. I don't think they imagined they'd actually hit 300k. If they do put it in, there will probably be a toggle to actually turn it on and off. Because that would have to be like, because they know people will actually stream the game, so I doubt you would actually have Twitch interaction and the sex update at the same time. I will kill you if that happens. Well. Oh, by the way, even if you don't have Twitch interactions, you can actually customize the followers, so you can actually name them. And I have the game, so you're Charles are gonna kill me.
At this point, maybe I should just genuinely put that on my wish list. Yeah. And added to wish list. But I'm the one putting it on my wish list on Steam.
You were already dead to me, kid. You love Daddy, please no.
How much do you love me?
How's 20 quid sound? Here's the game. Charles already says that I'm dead to him, so doesn't matter.
Okay, it's on my Steam wish list.
Well, that's definitely happening now. Alright, I got one more thing left to do, and then we'll pass it on to Damo's load. So, as you guys may or may not be aware, but League of Legends, a very big game over the years. They've dabbled in a few other different spin-offs of the title. Some RPGs, some adventure types. Well, one game that's currently been in the works called Project L, the fighting game, which, as of the recent trailer that has basically popped up, with the announcement that it will be shown at Riot Games 1. To those that know, obviously my liking for Blaze Blue games and games from Arc Sys, because they do great fucking games. I can say this: they look like they are definitely going down the route of like the Arc System fighting style games, and quite a few people are saying it's just basically a different skinned BlazBlue cross tag.
Okay.
So a lot of fans are not too happy with how the game is actually looking as it currently stands. So, and I did look at the trailer, and I have to admit, it does kind of seem like it, just with longer intros for each character. Basically a graphical style of Guilty Gear Strive, but with sort of like BlazBlue cross tag mixed in.
Okay.
So, if anyone is actually going to Riot Games 1, you'll actually get a chance to actually try out a demo of it there. I'm really hesitant in regards to this. I think that the game might not actually do as well as they're hoping, because this game's been worked on for, I believe, at least 2, maybe 3 years. And it's like, and this is kind of all you got at the moment after this many years of working on it. So, yeah.
I think it's more of a matter of we'll wait and see. It can't be any worse than Dead Destinies. Like, I'm sorry, okay, I'm just gonna quickly point this out. There's I keep mentioning his name every time we basically do this anyway. His name is the Brad. He's a YouTuber that basically plays games and, well, all that good stuff, right? And he did admit on his, the first part of the video, like the first part of playing the game, and he turned and said he's in love with the franchise, even the Telltale series, because he named his daughter after Clem, from the Telltale series, which is pretty fucking cute. Anyway, so he rushed to buy this, and basically the last part, the ending part video title was like, time to uninstall this. He's one of those, like, when he plays a game, he enjoys, genuinely he enjoys it. It is so fucking disappointing, but I do understand where you're coming from, honestly.
Yeah. I like trying all sorts of different fighting games, because I don't know why. I'm no good at a lot of fighting games, but I just like them. So, I don't know. I'm quite judgmental in regards of fighting games and like how good or maybe how bad they actually are, and this one is not looking that good. To be honest, I would like to actually see this game do good and actually be good, but if it's going the way that it looks like it's going, it's gonna be a flop. Because BlazBlue Cross Tag, despite the fact it got rolled back before Central Fiction did, is a game not many people play. A lot more people prefer to do Central Fiction, because they fucked up the characters in Cross Tag. They fucked them up. All the combos and stuff that people were actually knew they'd be able to do, they could not do, because the way they fucked up with the buttons and stuff, and they put in some moves only you're able to do in certain combos. So
all we could do is sit here and hope, but wait until gameplay's actually out before making that decision.
It's Riot. I shouldn't expect too much from them.
Yeah, good point.
But yes, that is the end of my lot. Damo.
So I know we obviously covered this really a long time ago at this point. I can't even remember when. But it's now come to light that there has been a deal in terms of Sony getting a payout in the mass lawsuit. And the appeal obviously has won, and it's going through the whole process again. Basically, just to give a long story short, there has been a class action lawsuit that accused Sony of abusing PlayStation Games loyalty by overcharging for digital items in the PlayStation Store, and it will be moving ahead because the UK tribunal has ruled that it has ruled, and it follows in attempts from Japanese gaming behemoth to dismiss the legal case. The consumer rights campaigner Alex Neil sued Sony last year on behalf of nearly 9 million people across the UK who'd bought games or add-on content through the PlayStation Store, which is pre-installed on all Sony consoles. The mass lawsuit is seeking £6.3 billion over claims that the PlayStation maker abused its dominant position to set unfair prices for players. If Alex Neil wins her case, since this is a class action lawsuit, anyone who made a purchase from the PlayStation Store between August 19th, 2016 and August 19th, 2022 could be awarded a payment between £67 and £562 plus interest. That scale would bridge both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 console generations.
Hang on a sec, Devon.
Yeah.
If that were the case, I'd be entitled to a shit ton of money.
Oh, same here. Same here, because even though I've bought a lot of them through my phone contract in the past, I would still be awarded that because I still have to pay back my phone company.
Well, I don't know how much of that will be, but in regards to things, because I've bought straight from the PlayStation for a lot of games and stuff. The amount,
same.
The size of my
phone.
The size of my fucking library on my PlayStation is ridiculous. So if I were to actually get my money back for that, I'd be able to buy another fucking PlayStation 5 or 2. Anyone in the UK need another PlayStation 5? Well, if this goes through, I might be able to pay for it. Joke. Basically, Sony are being sued, to give a TLDR, Sony are being sued for overcharging on the PlayStation Store. They've been overcharging, well, they've been sued for it from between 2016 to essentially now, or this year.
August 19th, 2022, so last year.
Alright.
However, though, because it does go on to the next bit and connects to this, however, the Competition Appeal Tribunal ruled that nobody who has made a purchase after the date the mass lawsuit was filed would be considered as potential plaintiff. That means anyone who buys the upcoming slim version of the to the PS5 or discounted original console will be considered should the case go in Alex Neil's favor.
So basically, they could end up owing a lot of their player base a lot of money. Checks what it after they win the case.
Right, honestly, because I don't know how they'd get in contact with people about that, or how we can claim or to help the case.
Charles is saying they've been charging the same amount as Xbox for the most part. But I think also, I think it's not just a case of like games and stuff. It's also like the PlayStation Plus. The fact there's actually a lot, more on the Xbox when it comes to like the pass, like the Ultimate Game Pass, where you basically get not to stream games, you actually download them and get to play them offline. Whereas a lot of the PlayStation stuff is streaming only. You actually get to stream the game onto your system, not download it. And that's the big difference, because as I've stated before, when it comes to that, all it takes is just a slight dip in your internet and the game quality goes through the floor.
And also as well, Alex Neil alleges that Sony abused its dominant position by requiring digital games and add-ons to be bought and sold only via the PlayStation Store, which charges a 30% commission to developers and publishers. His customers have therefore paid higher prices for games and add-on content than they otherwise would have done. And Sony are obviously arguing, saying, well, it's flawed from start to finish, because that's their only argument, apparently.
Well, again, we'll just have to see, because this might be their only starting argument. We still got to wait to actually see how things go. Same with the Xbox Xbox thing that happened literally only months ago, which I will not go into because we spoke about that way too much. So we will keep track on that. We will keep track on that as it goes. But this is basically, we're not saying whether it's utter bullshit, the lawsuit, or not. It's just a case of this is what's happening.
Yeah. Like, this
So,
is what's
this
come
is-
up, and obviously,
Yeah.
I don't think the appeal would have been granted. If you think about it from a logistic point of view, I don't think the appeal would have been granted solely if it didn't have anything
There
of an
wouldn't
outcome.
be if there wasn't actually any real. If they didn't actually present evidence for reason. If there wasn't actually, if the evidence didn't seem legit with enough to back it up, then the appeal may not have actually gone through. But then again, we did also have the issue where there was a judge who had a nephew or family member that actually worked for Xbox. So, kind of take everything kind of with a pinch of salt at the moment. But as stated, we will keep up to date with this as it goes. Same with anything like of this nature. So,
Yes.
Demo, you got another one for us?
Yes, I've got two more, but I can't remember if this one I've already spoke about in the last one about, you know, the Twitch streamer celebrating getting 9 viewers with his mum, exploding
No,
popularity.
you hadn't.
Okay. So this is from Gaming Bible. I know, not the most reliable source, but also kind of can be funny at points with this stuff. Just saying.
So for some wholesome people, I read this article.
Yeah, some wholesome shit. So, you know, anyone that knows by streaming as a whole, whether it's on Twitch, YouTube, whatever platform, it doesn't matter how hard of a grind it can be. Because I know for a fact, me and Chaos definitely do, and I know quite a few people that will watch this obviously understand. Well, basically, this, you know, young guy, Nate Boza, was so excited to hit 9 viewers on Twitch that he just had to call his mum in and share the good news. And the thing is, as well, due to this, since the ensuing interaction has absolutely blown up online and helped his popularity boom, like, that's cute. Because he's just like, Mom, are you here? Like, is he calling out to his mum, like, obviously so excited. And his mum just goes, "Hey everybody, I'm Nate's mum. I know I seem way too young and way too cool, but I'm Nate's mom."
Bless.
I know, right? And he was like, "Yeah, I have 9 people watching right now. 9 real human beings. Can you believe that? Imagine if there were 9 people in this room. That'd be crazy. It's like you're hanging out with 9 people and you don't even have to leave your house." His mum joked. And the clip was soon obviously shared onto Twitter, where it became viral. And since the streamer has exploded in popularity, passing 20,000 followers on the platform.
As he bloody well should.
And before the clip was shared around the internet, had a respectable 3.5 thousand followers. So okay, that's a lot of more followers than us. But at the same time, it's still a grind. And the fact that he's managed to hit that milestone as a whole due to this.
Here's the thing with it though. Here's the thing with it, because it's actually such a legitimate, wholesome thing. They didn't do anything that was like crazy stupid. It wasn't crazy skill. It was just a really wholesome moment. And I think, especially when it comes to the streaming community, like, there's nothing wrong with wholesome moments. I personally think that wholesome moments should actually be more celebrated. To be honest.
Definitely.
Because it's like, it's just actually just a nice, sweet thing. And the fact that the internet has actually basically rallied like to this extent, I personally think it's great. It's actually a really nice thing to see. So, you know what, I think we should probably end on the wholesome, don't you?
Yeah, let's end on the wholesome.
Because I don't think we should really like.
I only had one more article, but in the day, that's not a wholesome article. That was. We should end.
Yeah, we should end on the happy. We should end on the happy.
Yeah, we should end on the happy.
Yeah, we've had some stupid stuff, so let's end on a wholesome. If we can find a way to actually end on wholesome articles a lot of the time, I think things would be a lot better. But unfortunately, that's not how things ride sometimes.
And I also need to pee, so you know.
Yeah. Funny enough, it always happens at the end of this.
I know, right?
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone so much for tuning in to this episode of the Thin Crust Flopcast. The next episode will be on the 18th, and that will be the last Flopcast of the year. So there's not gonna. So I will say this: there will be some articles, but the main thing with the next episode of the Flopcast will be mainly just reminiscing over the course of the year's stuff, talking about how we feel the year's gone in regards of games, how we feel like the games that we've enjoyed the most over the course of the year. I think we can already gather what Damo's one's going to be. Tell me I'm wrong. So yeah, it's mainly going to be that. Obviously talking about maybe some of the stuff that has happened on the Flopcast or during our times on games. So yeah, look forward to that on the 18th. And yes, everyone, I hope you enjoyed yourself. And to everyone that's watching here on YouTube, if you actually have enjoyed all the Flopcasts, there is a playlist that you'll be actually to enjoy all of them. I will hopefully be uploading this VODs on Wednesday or sooner, depending. And yeah, you can catch my lovely co-host at twitch.tv/itsdamu.
Yep. Same for TikTok as well, if you want to see any of the clips that I upload. Which, granted, hasn't been a lot, but that's not the point.
Well, I haven't uploaded much on there recently anyway, because I've been at work. But same for me, TikTok, the Chaos of Dragons on there as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it. Let me see if we have a raid target real quick.
Pixels for Progress is streaming.
Ooh. Yes. Let's go give them some love.
Yes.
Always love giving them some love, because they actually raided us the other day. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they raided the other day, so. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you all for tomorrow's stream, which will be a Pokemon stream. And I will catch you all then. Damo, as always, thank you for joining me.
Anytime.
And we will see you all then, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, raise your pizzas high and say it with me. Stay chaotic.
Stay chaotic.
And live for the challenge.
Live for the challenge. Oh,
Bye.
Bye.